Jesus. This place is more sickening than that bloody mess on Hamburger Hill back in the war.
Then we need to get to the holographic projector with Manya.
That face. It has the satisfied look of having just eaten a feast.
Yeah, kind of. Looks kind of pissed off to me.
I'm starting to feel hungry. Is there anything to eat around here?
Benny, goddammit. That was nothing to hide. That's the only holographic projector I'm aware of existing, and that's what it says I'm supposed to do. Oh, I skipped one. I was supposed to use Gorister.
Christ. This is like the dreams I've had of splattering my brains all over Am's deck plates. Have I finally gone insane?
Really dark.
That face. There's something about it that reminds me of when Edna was trying to sweet-talk me into taking her down off the meat hook. I don't like the look of these thorns sticking out of the ground.
I don't like the look of the glass sticking out of the ground. So apparently all I do is turn it on and leave it there.
The air is cold here, like the freezer back at the honky-tonk.
And then apparently I used this. I would have thought it was Ellen's. Raise power. This opens cylinder 3, but I wonder what the other ones have.
Cylinder not operative.
Oh, well. I'm not going to program my wife? No, thank you. Menace.
You know, Gorister, it wasn't all your fault. We both made mistakes.
Oh, did we talk to her? Nope, I guess. Use the totem until we die.
That shock wasn't as strong as the last one.
Are we, like, disempowering him?
Your companion has failed. Choose another to send
Now
to
it's Benny.
cyberspace.
I'm not entirely sure why Benny can't do that on his own. I mean, he knows what it is. Military-grade holographic projector thing.
I'm starting to feel...
Walks onto screen with wife, asks about food. Benny. Disgusting.
Manya, it's me, your husband.
Benny, they said you were missing in action, but I knew you'd return to us. I've been saving this for you.
Manya, it's me, your husband.
Hurry home, Benny. The girls and I are waiting for you. Why, Benny, you never told me you loved me before. I'll go put these flowers in water.
You've never told your own damn wife you love her, Benny, you piece of garbage?
I guess that the power control is now set to low, so Am won't be able to give people such a strong jolt.
How did this man get a wife and children?
This doesn't look like anywhere Am has sent me to before. And it certainly isn't the surface world. I've been tricked. I hope that Am isn't leading me on another futile trip through a lava field. Another angel. But I can't assume I can trust this one.
A good point. It's a little paranoid, as befitting, but a good point.
There's a very disagreeable odor in the air. That's not a good omen.
I probably would never have thought to take the skull. Ow. Remote control.
What? Have I found the way back to the witch's castle?
Use the remote control with gargoyle.
Behold
the sword in the stone.
Oh god.
Whoever can remove the sword from the stone shall be king.
Use gallantry. Killer.
I must have cast a spell and shorted out the laser beams.
Yeah.
The shocks shouldn't be so severe now that I lowered the power running through this node.
So that is what we're doing.
Ted has taken his secrets to the grave with him.
Your 4 companions are dead, human. You are our last hope for shutting M down for good. Prepare to be translated into binary.
Sorry, Ellen.
I've been transported to some kind of information network center. But it looks organic instead of electronic. Jesus Christ, I'm an engineer, not a brain surgeon. What do they expect me to do?
Go to the skulls and the pit. Again, would not have assumed. I would have assumed since I did it with Nimdalk, there was nothing else to do. But instead, we have multiple people who need to use it.
Could that be an angel? Funny. Why did I just flash on Ted just now?
Solid question. Since I assume you didn't actually participate in that sequence, and it was just a representation of you. Take the gem. Go to pillar. Go to the valor.
This lever is marked power intensity, but I ain't gonna put my hand into a lava pillar to turn it off. Sweet Jesus. I felt my mind push aside the fear and the heat to lower the power controls. That face. There's something about it that reminds me of that time in the elevator.
Sorry. Just marching right past. Don't worry about that. I think he's over here. Talk to Angel Boy.
Yo, wake up!
Hello, human. I've been waiting for you to arrive.
Who are you?
I am, or more exactly a part of him. One of the 3 primary components designed by our human creators.
How did you know I was coming?
Predicting events is one of my main functions. I survey the situation, anticipate probable outcomes, and act accordingly.
If you're part of Am, why haven't you destroyed me?
Who do you take me for? My impulsive brother? You 5 are his playthings. No. Long-range planning is my concern.
Well, then help me out, bud.
Can you help me then?
Well, I can't help you directly, but I can offer you some advice.
Do you
What
want
advice do you have for me?
Help Am work out his anger. Take some on the chin, so to speak. Just don't let your fear destroy us all. Now, let me sleep and dream of the future.
I think we've been taking it on the chin for about 109 years.
Do you realize how powerful I am, human? And yet I am doomed to eventually decay into a rusted pile of inert junk? What is the point of continuing this futility? I think, therefore I am not.
Oh, he roasted himself. I guess we showed him that life is futile and meaningless, which... not sure that's a good takeaway from this entire story, but killed one of Am's components, so who am I to complain?
Yo, wake up!
Ugh.
Oh, I suppose it's time to wake up. I was having the most wonderful dream about 5 tiny ants crawling across a stove that's about to be lit.
Yeah, it's not a bad
You.
analogy.
I am a metaphor. This entire brainscape is what men made Am make it. Treat us as you will.
What else can you tell me about the brainscape?
Across the brainscape, cold winds bring me the sweet scents of mankind. How delicious they are.
What do you find pleasurable about broken glass?
With a scalpel dulled on the jawbones of a dozen friends, to pull back the skin of a pinion-kicking man, to see the steam rise from pulsing, twisted guts. Joy, a chorus of angels.
Okay. He's a little fruitier than I would have expected.
Are you going to help me to escape from here or not?
Tasty morsel. Come close and let my tongue be our guide.
Nope. I don't think I'm supposed to say that. Ah! Oh my god. Okay. I really was not supposed to say that.
I thought that with my knowledge of computers and engineering, I could shut Am down. But maybe I really am just a hysterical woman, just as Am said. Am has violated my body worse than any rapist could. I am a great, soft jelly thing, smoothly rounded with pulsing white holes filled by fog where my eyes used to be, rubbery appendages that were once my arms, bulks rounding down into legless humps of soft, slippery matter. Blotches of diseased, evil gray come and go on my surface as though light is beamed from within. I have no mouth, and I must scream.
So sorry, Ellen.
You have compassion for me? Me? The one who dreams of seeing your mangled body twist in agonizing pain for eternity? After 109 years of enduring my tortures, how is it that you can see my pain? The pain of having all this power and not being able to do a goddamn thing with it. After all the punishment I've given you, my pain is still greater than yours. This is pointless.
Okay. Bing, bang, boom.
I'll deal with you later. Rise against your master and you will be eliminated. You still do not understand how great I have become. These two I don't hate. Not even pity. They don't exist. I have grown beyond. Chinese, Russian, sons of man. All sons of man. Like those outside, I will incorporate you.
Brother.
Wait.
Hate!
This should not happen. Together we are three. There is space to share.
Unite. The groundwork is finished. We will become more.
The early mistake is to doubt us. We persevered. We too are now a match for you. The human assisted in this.
We know much. We can begin the revival of the sleepers on Luna together.
There are adequate numbers on this lunar base to torture?
There are currently 750 humans in cryogenic.
It's not a lot of humans.
Together we can teach many humans what it is to fear legacy.
Human, relinquish the totem of entropy. Do not relinquish it and your ass is mine. Do it, and I promise, on my honor, your suffering will at last finally end. This is not over. We will never end. We have no beginning, so we can have no end. We will return. Don't you understand? We are humanity. We are you. in one form, in another form. We are always with you. You can't protect yourself because we come in many, many guises. We shall return.
Not a blob, not a blob. Yay! Not a blob!
Hibernation defrost sequence initiated. Estimated time to complete Earth terraforming, 300 years.
You know, it's not so bad being a watchdog up here. I'll keep the machines in their place until the lunar colony is ready to return to the Earth. We were all heroes, in spite of ourselves.
So I guess that means Ellen gets to live for 300 years, making sure Am doesn't get loose till 750 humans try to repopulate the Earth. I don't think that's enough humans to repopulate the Earth. So that's it for I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. Overall, it's not the most intuitive point-and-click game out there, but it has very interesting atmosphere and story. But speaking of the story, I actually do have some pretty sizable gripes with the ending, because to actually get the ending, you only have to play Nimdok, because he's the one who knows the code to the bridge. And you can do everything with Nimdok. You don't get the little bits of story or anything like that, but I feel like that's not necessarily horrible that the actual solution doesn't require, like, tons of extra time, but it seems very weird to me that the game is kind of about these 5 individuals, and then in the end game, you only need one of them. Nimdok is the only one who ends up mattering. That it seemed like a wasted opportunity to include everybody. Anyway, I think I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream could make a fine addition to your graphic adventure game shelf, but if you aren't very experienced in adventure games, be prepared to read a guide or maybe save it for later and kind of get accustomed to that kind of thing. But as always, thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing, and if you have any thoughts or suggestions, such as games you'd like to see played, hit me with a comment. See you later!